Well, let's go hear what they got to say. This is academic student success.
Hey, just curious, what you think? My family thinks I'm too old. Should a 51-year-old go back to school if you can? A lot of times now, there's places around here that aren't even charging tuition anymore. I don't know how long that's going to last, but technology's changing. I don't know if I can learn it, but I think I could. But they have, making apps or coding. You always see it like taking a Google certificate and getting a job at Google, but they laid off a bunch of people. And then you have medical coding, and they have jobs you can do remote. So I went to November the 10th. I was walked out of my job till, the HR, because I fell down 3 times and I got some issues. This ain't medical advice, but trying to figure out what it is. And I'm getting older where doing production is rough, but I have a bachelor's degree and 2 associate degrees, and I couldn't get a job with them. And, maybe I just don't know how to sell myself, but I'm trying. But yeah, it's crazy. Should I go back to school for one of these technical school programs, or something they had a guaranteed job? Like, I got down in this area, I went through an apprenticeship program for maintenance, so I even did that also. So I've done electronic engineering technology, got that degree in 2005. Then I went through the apprenticeship for multi-skilled maintenance technician, and then I did cable warehouse, and then I had to take the skills and get the regular academic for Associate of Science, because a technical degree, you have different math and different requirements. And then I did a bachelor's, and I was trying to get a job where I was at, but they laid us off with a computer program, and the company budget changed, so they no longer were interested in the business side that I was on. They went to pursue TV stations instead of supporting cable. So they laid off probably about 35% of the warehouse workforce. And they laid off everybody that was supposed to be a data analyst. And I even tried to go into accounting firms, bought this study guide that's supposed to help you with a CPA, because most of them want you to be a CPA because they can outsource a lot of accounting overseas and charge $4 an hour. As long as it's not, I guess, critical or information sensitive, then they, instead of paying somebody over here $15 to $20 to do it, so they want you to have your CPA license, so they can charge the client a lot of money for you doing the work, and you'll make more money, but you have to be more specialized. So I don't know, technology is changing, jobs changing, but if I work till I'm 67, that's still 16 years. Or should I just get a little job, making $12 an hour during the week and work my weekend job and not be stressed out? So I don't know. What do y'all think? Should I go back to school or go to work? But I can't do this hard labor intensive stuff anymore. And I had to see a neurologist, and no telling what they're going to tell me. But I'm getting old too, so I remember this ain't medical advice, but I had a car wreck one time, and the guy told me, yeah, you're old, that's why you hurt. And, luckily, I got over it after a little while. At least I think I did. Who knows? But, yeah, just thoughts. Just sharing those thoughts on that. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank y'all for listening to me ramble on.